Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Dope as Usual podcast. I am Thomas Dope as Yola. I am here with Marty O'Neill.
What's up?
What the? Oh, try not to cuss. I'm trying to be a nice kid today. It's not going to happen. Guys, welcome back to the Dope as Usual podcast. We are here to talk about life, blank, problems, accomplishments, and everything in between. I'm trying something. Rosie's episode got age restricted, and we talked about her being in church. So I don't know what YouTube's on right now, so I'm trying not to say the F word for a while. All right, you motherfuckers.
Seriously,
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
How are you gonna age restrict the goddamn Rosie video? Granted, yes, we were talking about things in the first half of the fucking episode.
Yeah, but the second half was so wholesome.
Like it was. Come on, we got to get some bonus fucking wholesome points off that one.
So I'm trying my best to not be so damn vulgar right off the bat, because I would like YouTube to recommend our channel. Anyway, you guys have heard that many times, so I'm not going to keep dwelling on it. Today, from the title, you ready? This is Police Encounters. I'm getting right into it. I'm treating this like a story time episode, Marty.
Okay.
I need one thing from you today, besides all the 90 other things you have to do while doing this episode.
Okay.
I need you to tell me when we're getting close to 15 minutes. I don't want any story I do go over 15 because I want to stay precise. I want to get right into it and I go, so one time in the third grade, I got punked. Like, I don't want to do any of that shit. I'm trying to stay on point. You guys, this is the episode. Just keep smoking, keep rolling, keep hacking, do whatever you're doing, keep hanging out, chilling, drinking with your friends. This is the episode to pay attention to. No topics. No current topics, no events, no news, no nothing. I want to go all stories on this one 100%. Okay? All right?
Let's do it.
I'm not talking about nothing else. I'm getting straight into it. You let me know when it's 10 minutes because I'm going to light that
Back on
thing.
that. All right. Yeah.
YouTube. All right?
We don't know what to do.
I don't even know. I don't know.
Yeah,
what to do.
we just want to stop. We can't be having the podcast get age restricted on top of every Yola video. Man, go get the app is the point.
Yes, Dope as Yola app on the App Store and now Google Play Store. Okay,
Yep.
The Dope as Yola app is live. We'll talk about it much more later, but let's get into these stories. All right, guys. So yesterday I went over every single episode of the podcast we've ever done, scrubbed through it, and made sure I wrote down every single story that I could find. That way, I'm not going, Marty, have I told this before? So, guys, I'm trying to be super professional, be on my shit. So. These stories, I went through all the podcast episodes. I didn't see me talk about any of these. If I did talk about them, I'm very, 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 very sorry that I'm talking about it again. But it'll always be fun, okay? So this is what I'm going to show you. As I'm going to tell you, we'll never repeat anything. You saw my notes, extensive notes for every episode, every podcast, and every story time. I wrote them all down, cross-referenced them to make sure we're good. Let's get started, guys. And I'm going chronologically. Okay? I'm going to go chronologically. This is going to start when I was 15 years old. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. This is story time. I don't know what filter or overlay you're going to use. What buttons are you pressing? Oh, okay. Okay, that took a minute. All right,
That's the official one.
All right, it's story time. I like that. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. This is going to be called Police Encounters. Please tell me what time are we at? 4 minutes?
Yeah, about there. I got to do a little math because I had to hustle around looking for a fucking lighter for a minute.
Okay, so we're at 3 minutes. Okay.
Somewhere around there.
So like I said, this is the episode. I'm trying to stay completely on point. I'm not even high. I'm chilling. I'm going to see if I can do it for myself. I want to see if I can do this. So we're at 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Please don't let me go over 15.
Okay.
But please tell me when we're getting close. But also tell me when I can light this joint. All right?
All right.
I've been trying to. I wanted
I'll
to
hit you with
stare
that.
at him. Thank you. Oh, of all episodes.
Yeah, exactly.
This is Police Encounters, guys, and these are stories that I have not told on the podcast at all yet. And every single story you're about to hear is from the Dope as Yola channel, season 1 of Storytime. First story takes place when I am 15 years old. Let me tell you exactly what happened. My mom's a dick. You guys know that. And my dad is moving away. I stay the night with my dad, and I tell him, Dad, can you please sign me out of school? You know, I was like, I don't feel great, blah, blah, blah. You can sign me out of school. And he just signed me out of school. This is what happened. I told him I was going to school. I lied to my mom and asked, I told him I was going to stay. And dude, it's so confusing. I'm sorry. Let me start it again. My mom says, hey, you cannot stay at your dad's. You never do. I go, but he's moving away tomorrow. Please, Mom. That's what happened. So she said, okay, you can stay at your dad's. I lied to my dad. He signed me. He called the school and said, Thomas is sick. He's not coming to school today. And I lied to my dad. I just went to my friends. I told him I was going to do something else. I'm a fucking asshole. Anyway, my mom thinks I'm with my dad. My dad signed me out of school, doesn't know where I'm at. I'm just gone. You know what I'm saying? I know I lied. I can't remember the lie I told him, but I just left. So I'm going around town with my friends, like hoodlums. And I end up with this guy named Sean's and this kid Brandon. They're best homies. They're 1 year younger than me, but Sean's mom is like 25, 26 years old. I thought it was his sister. It's his mom. She lets us get high in his house. First time I ever watched How High was in that room.
Nice.
She lets us get high at his house. She orders food and shit. Cool mom, but bad parent.
Yeah.
All right.
Fine line.
Yes. I've never met his dad. I know his dad's older, but his mom's mad young. So it's one of those relationships, you know? But his dad's rich. They have a really nice house. I don't know what his dad did. I never talked to the guy. They had a trampoline. We smoked joints and jumped on a trampoline. So this is what happened, guys. We smoke a bunch of bowls on the side of Sean's house because his mom's not home, so he doesn't have a key. So we're like, fuck, we get all over here. We're all hitting the bong. This kid, Johnny, throws up from the bong rip. It's the first time I ever saw anybody throw up from weed. He threw up from the bong rip from coughing and coughing. Yeah. There's about 12 of us. We all did school, and we all just collectively met up, right? Met up at Sean's, and we're like, yo, let's walk to Ryan's. So, you guys, real quick, if you're in the car, just pay attention. If you're on YouTube, check us out. Here's my school on the left side. Cross the creek, a neighborhood, then Sean's house, right? Main road, my mom's death. Getting caught by ditching right here is death. Okay, but next door to death is Taco Bell. So we're pushing it, all right? I was always doing like the flip your collar up, like, fuck, my mom's going to see me. Oh, shit. Scurry along the wall like a soldier and shit. I did everything, okay? So we smoke I am fucking high. I just remember thinking, whoa, I'm high as fuck. I should be in second period. You know that feeling when you're supposed to be in class, you look at the time, go, I'd be in history right now. Fuck yeah.
It's the best.
The best. Thank you, Mark. That's why I like you. It's the best feeling fucking ever. I'm like, oh my God, it means math. Stop giving kids math in the morning. Nobody fucking wants math class in the morning. Stop being a bitch. So we all leave Sean's house in a group, collectively in a group. Sean's is right next door to this big dentist office off of G and El Portel. You know exactly. If you're from Merced, right next to the Hacienda 2, that street, El Portel and G Street. So this is what happens. Me and Brandon, we're just talking. This kid, Brandon, all 8 to 10 other of the kids are right next to us. Me and Brandon go around the building this way. I don't know why. We were just talking. Nothing crazy. We were just talking, and everyone else decided to go around the building to the right side. Nothing serious. When you know what I mean? When you cross over, you're gonna meet up. You're not losing your friends. So, thank you. This is what got me in trouble. So I was really high, right? So we cross the building, and as we get around the building, me and Brandon just talking. We're just talking, and we look over, and we're like, "Where's everybody at?" They're not like slower than I am. It's just not a huge, you know what I mean, guys? The doctor's office. We walk around the sidewalk, gonna meet up on the other side. There's nothing serious. When I get on the other side of the building, I look for them, like, where the fuck are they? And we're just walking. And I look around the bushes, and the fucking campus police has them all sitting against the curb. In 20 seconds of us going the wrong way, campus police pulls up, Officer Lucas, fuck you. Pulls up on us, pulls up on them, has them all sitting. And his back is toward us, but all our friends can see us. Like, oh, they went the other. Get out of here. Like, you can see them all like, get the fuck out of here. But they're all sitting there like, fuck, we're high. No, we're in the 10th grade. Like, fuck, no, we're all high. And the officer Lucas has his back toward us. Remember, because he just thinks it's all them. So he doesn't turn around like, is there any more of you? So we see them and go, oh no. And me and Brandon tightrope walk on this. You know, the bush is right here covering, so I had to look over, and then I saw them all lined up like, no. So what we did was I tried to stay behind the eye of the bush, like the line of the bush, and like tiptoe, tightrope, walk our asses, sprintish, down El Portel to G to cross over. Because we had, if you're from the town, there's nowhere to go. It's the main street. It's the main road. You have to go to a house or a business, and none of us. Sean's house is now off limits, right? He's getting arrested by the campus police. So me and Brandon, as soon as we hit G Street, which is like a block away, we just sprint. We don't even look back. We don't even know if he's looking at us. We just sprint. I had a blue backpack on. Fat kid. Just sprinting down the street as fast as we can. Hook a left. When I hook a left, guys, I see all the, hey, Bill, like all the old white men watering their lawn. How are the kids? One of those guys, like that neighborhood. But they're all like in their 70s, so they don't got shit to do. They're just sitting there watering their lawn. Normal citizens. And as soon as I crossed them running with Brandon, I go, oh man, they're gonna call the cops. They're gonna call the cops. Fuck. So we take another left. As we take a left, I see all these old men. I take another left. And as I do, I look up and go, oh, court? Fuck. So I just keep running down the court and go, so where are we going to go? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? And I hear, they're over there. I go, fucking snitch. You old bitch. Old white man, fuck you. Brandon's a 6'2" pretty white kid. So it wasn't a racial thing that he snitched on us. He just knew we were delinquents. You know? So before I hear, they're over there, me and Brandon just say, hide behind this huge bush. We're in someone's front fucking yard. 10:30 in the morning.
So early for this.
So early for this delinquent shit. We're sitting in the front yard. I'm hiding behind a bush. You haven't heard this, right?
No.
Okay. I'm hiding behind a bush. And I'm a fat kid. I could squat all the way down, but I'm doing the whole hands on the knees thing. I don't want to squat for 5 minutes. I didn't realize my backpack's just sticking out. You know what I'm saying?
Like a shell?
Yes, like a fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shell, just delinquent shell. And I hear, and I can see your backpack, man. Oh, and Brandon looks at me like, you fat kid. I could just get on the ground. I look at him like, fuck, I'm so sorry. So we both stand up like, oh, fuck, man. So they told me where you were, and he fucking snitch ass old man puts us in the back of the car. None of our other friends are with him. He made them walk back to school on the honor system. They all walked to the principal's office. I would have fucking did. I would have not. They actually went, but he took all their student IDs, so he knew who they were. You know. And isn't it weird, guys? As I'm 20, I'll fucking run. I'm not getting caught. Fuck you. I'll run and jump 2 fences. As a 16-year-old, like, he has my name. Oh my God, my life's over. Yeah. I wish I wasn't such a bitch when I was younger, thinking about getting in trouble. Like, what's he gonna do? Punch me? No.
Your mom was though.
My mom will beat my yeah. But as soon as she punched me in the, you know, that's what it was. When I realized she ain't shit and she had no power behind that punch, I went, oh, I'm gonna do whatever I want. Sorry, back to the story. We get in the back of the cop car, and I'm like, dude, I've never been in the back of a cop car. Fuck. And it's Officer Lucas. You're a bitch anyway. He's not a real cop, but he is. You know what I mean? Campus police. I'm getting escorted. Almost third period, getting escorted by Officer Lucas like this. Hand on my back, and fucking Brandon was like, no, man. Fuck. Remember, the school's not far. I see your backpack. I just felt stupid. In the back of the car, walk in the principal's office. All of my friends are sitting down. Like, oh, shit. No. I'm high as fuck. I'm fucking high. I just quit football the week before. I'm fresh out of being a good kid to go like, now you're ditching and getting caught by campus police. Like, fuck. So what happens, guys? He calls all my friends in one at a time. I don't know what for. 3 kids behind me, 3 of my friends behind me, and then I'm like the 4th to last being called. So he calls up like 8 people. I go in and he goes, all right, sit down. He starts giving me the drug test, the eye test, which does fucking nothing. If anybody ever does the eye test to you for weed, they're just trying to see if you look scared. There is no test.
I'm going to nail that fucking test if I'm high.
I nailed it. I did the whole thing. You went, you're really good at this because I know you're high.
Bro,
That's what he said. Like, you're really good at this. I know you're high. But
you're really bad at testing for highness.
no, he just did this. And I was like, Thomas, just follow his finger.
Yeah.
But he does this one. And when he does this, it's supposed to make your eyes flicker when you're fucked up. But it doesn't. That's like a 1950s trick. What the fuck? He was like, you're really good at this because I know you're high. Go ahead, man. I was like, you passed. And I went, I'm not high, Officer Lucas. He goes, just go, man. I walked out. I looked at my friend. Yes. Like, I tried not to let him behind me see
Jesus
it.
Christ.
And then my friend Nate Gomez failed. Right after, failed the test. Had to call his mom, say he was on drugs. But so what happened? What happened? I still got caught ditching under suspicion of smoking weed. Right? I'm sitting there. But hold on. What do I have, all you attentive listeners? Get out of jail free card because my dad called and said I wasn't going to school. Mm-hmm. He's like, so I'm going to call your parents. And I raise my hand and go, I'm allowed to not be in school. And he loses it. He did not like me saying that. He fucking cussed at me, got in my face. No one has a fucking right to not be in fucking school. You do not have a fucking pass to be out of school and me pick you up. And I go, but I do. I'm an asshole. And especially if I'm right, I'll fucking shit on you. I go, but under this circumstances, I do, Officer Lucas. I go, no one does that. No one has the right. I go, call my fucking dad. Yo. This man gets on the phone with my dad. He's heated. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, so you did? We have to get him anyway. Hangs up on my dad. I wasn't in trouble. He looked at me and just like, he was so fucking mad that I had a get out of jail free card. Because my dad's like, yeah, I signed him out. He's not even supposed to be in school. So you picked him up for nothing? And he was heated. But the worst part about this whole story is my dad had to actually come get me, and he looked so disappointed in me. My crank addict dad looked so disappointed in me. Come on, Thomas. Why you did in school?
Jesus Christ.
This is before.
Guys, we're getting Dr. Drew on, by the way. We're going to go over all this.
Oh, yeah. Dr. Drew's about to be a guest. For everyone out there that loves Dr. Drew.
I can't wait till he hears all this shit.
What time are we at? If we're at like 18, we're good.
19.
Oh my God, we fucking did it in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That's the end of the story.
Nice. That was
Whoa.
Okay.
All right. Chapter 1. You guys ready for more? We actually hired a bunch of people. They're just out there
studio
making
audience.
that. Yeah, we hired a studio audience. They're on the roof. I didn't hire them. You ready? Are you ready? What are the? Oh, okay. I saw you about to press more buttons.
No.
Okay, here we go. Like I said, I'm on it. Today is a story time day. It's my favorite kind of shit. Okay. This next story number 2, story time overlay. Okay,
Let's go.
This next story takes place, same exact year, about a couple weeks later. Maybe even if a couple weeks later. I had quit football. And you guys know my best friend in high school was Joe Fish. Joe Fish also quit football. Same year I did. Joe sucked at football. He was second string cornerback. You know? Like he's just, and he's white. If you ever heard Shane Gillis, there are no white cornerbacks. And he's not lying. Joe was not a good, very bad football player, but he was a really good basketball player. Anyway, I remember the day this happened. I'm hanging out, and Joe was like the more popular kid because he's very pretty. All the girls like Joe. Everyone knows me. I'm not a popular kid. Like, I don't like the music you like. You guys are going to watch Step It Up? Okay, I'm not going. I was that kid. I'm the fucking kid that doesn't like any of this shit that all the popular kids like, because I don't fuck with that shit. I'm not a Glee kid. Okay? Hanging out at the quad, I'd rather not. I'll go over there. You want some weed? I'll come to the quad if you want some weed. But I was that kid. Joe was the opposite. He was very popular kid. He asked me to hang out. He's like, yo, what's up, man? Come to my house. My mom's coming. My mom's leaving. You don't play football no more? I don't play football. Smoke weed? He goes, you smoke? I go, yeah. Fuck yeah, I smoke weed. I'd never been drunk before, guys. Joe goes, I'm going to have some people over on Friday night. My mom's gone. You should come over. First, like, party, high school party that someone's like, no, you come with me. Ninth grade, we just went to parties as freshmen and got fucked up. This time, Joe's like, come with me. And Joe's a cool dude, but he's, like I said, every girl just fucking likes Joe. So everyone knows who Joe is. So I'm like, all right, I'll hang out with this kid. And he turned out to be one of my best fucking friends ever. Go to Joe's house. Here we go. I started drinking this bottle he had. It was called Parrots Bay. You ever heard of Parrots Bay? Mm-hmm. Terrible alcohol. I was drinking Parrots Bay. I'd never been drunk. I'm drinking it out the bottle. Drinking it out the fucking bottle. It was a coconut or pineapple tropical. One of the things. I remember it had fruit on it. I'm drinking this liquor. I'm like, I have long hair at this time. I'll send you the picture.
Yeah.
Put it in. So this is what happened, guys. We're there. It's just me, Joe, Anthony, like his friend Elizel, before I really knew Elizel, and like 4 other people. So we're just hanging out. About 6 o'clock, about 8 o'clock, there's like 20 more people because Joe invites one girl, and this girl invites a girl, and that girl invites a girl, and then she invites 4 dudes, and that 4 dudes. I'm sitting on Joe's counter with my leg on the counter. Like we're chilling, and I'm drinking Parrots Bay. Right? And then the song Mr. Brightside by the Killers came on. And I remember listening to the song. Oh, this song's tight. And I'm looking around, and all these older, like all the senior kids, I know they're the senior kids. They're fucking got beards. All of them are just sitting there, and then someone looking at me. I'm just sitting there drinking a fucking bottle, like long-haired kid, just on the counter, like, you guys want some weed? You guys want to buy weed? Oh, no. I hadn't started selling weed yet. A couple weeks after that is when me and Joe's weed career started. But at that time, I had weed. I was smoking weed all the time. And so this is what happened. Sitting there drinking, the Killers comes on. I'm like, I'm at a high school party. You ever heard that feeling? You ever remember that feeling like, whoa, I'm in high school now. Whoa, these fools are doing drugs. Oh, shit, there's girls getting, oh, shit. It's my first party I ever went to. So we're all chilling. Everything's going great. And this girl, Jessica, comes over. And she's a super popular chick. And Joe likes her a lot. And I'm like, well, I'll watch your house, Joe. I got your house. Go do whatever you're going to do. And he goes to his room with this chick. And it's like 30 minutes later. And I'm the guy opening the door. What's up? Oh, we're here for the party? Come in. Little dude like, you come in. And all the big dudes like, what's your name? You can come in, man. And I was just like, I'll take responsibility for your house. Fuck these guys. Because they're all older, like, oh, who's these little kids? It's our house, motherfucker. Yeah, it's our liquor too. Fuck you. And the whole entire backyard's full of people. I mean, there's about 70 fucking people plus at Joe's first party. All these people were showing up in groups, and Joe was in his room. There's about double the amount of people since Joe went to his room. So he's going to come out and go, what the fuck? Shoulder to shoulder in his house. It was bad. And then I hear, cops! I look out the front door and there's fucking squad cars. All right, I look out the front window. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Run to Joe's room. I knock. Go away. It's Thomas. Go away. And I'm like, Joe, there's fucking cops outside. I hear 2 seconds later, he opens the door. Are you seriously? There's a lot of cops outside. You should go talk to them at the door because they're going to knock. I go out and I just go, cops are here. And I hear other people, cops. And everyone just starts rushing like ants going through a tunnel from the house to the backyard. And I just do this. No, let me not be an asshole. I went, oh. And then I just briskly sprinted to Joe's mom's room because I know they're not going to search Joe's mom's room. They're going to look on the bed. Like, there's nobody following me. It's a zombie apocalypse, and I found a hiding space. Let's just say that. while there's zombies eating people outside, I found a space. So this is what I go. This is what I do. I open Joe's mom's room, turn the light back off so nobody knows I'm in there, and I go to the window of her bathroom. I look, and there's so many people I recognize from school all squished together on the side of the house trying to figure out how to open the fucking side gate. Everybody is tunneling from the inside to the outside. I look and I see this kid Mark, which is going to be in the next same Mark is in the next story I have. This kid. I look at him and I like close the blinds. I'm like, I don't want nobody to see me in here and try to take my hiding spot. Fuck you guys. And I just peek again and I just see this. And Joe's entire fence, entire side fence just gets taken down. Bam. Whole thing. Because all these people were, oh my God. Oh my fucking God. But I remember looking like,
were they trying to climb it or they were just
there were
leaning
so
on it?
many people trying to get over the fence at the same time that the whole thing went. This is not the first time it's fenced. People used to, I'll get into that. So I see the fence go and I go, oh shit, Joe's in trouble. I go into Joe's mom's closet. Because guys, at this point, I'm like, all right, I am not getting caught drunk and fucked up and they're going to call my mom. Not going to happen. Remember, this is like 11 o'clock at night. Joe's about to bang the girl that he likes. And I ruined it, first off. So I'm in the closet. I sit down. I'm like, okay, guys, I think fast. If there's a murderer, I'm probably going to hide. I mean, I'm probably going to not get killed if he's like doing the whole Jason thing. I'm probably going to be like, yo, yeah, that's a great hiding spot, Thomas. Damn. I'm going to be under this table like Matilda, like just flattened out. He'll never find me. I look in Joe's mom's closet. I'm looking around with my phone light from my Motorola Koi phone. I'm just shining the light and I go, okay, yeah. I started pulling all of Joe's mom's clothes from the hangers on top of my body. Like as many as I could, all of them. And then I grabbed all the clothes that were on the floor and started piling on my legs. I put my back against the wall in the corner and I started piling all the clothes. I dropped some hangers everywhere and I just did this. I laid under all the clothes on a pile, like where they touched the wall. So it's like, damn, this bitch don't do her laundry. And then I just held the bottom so I can look underneath in case I needed to look underneath the pile. My head's on the ground. And I just go, fall asleep, fool. Put your phone on silent. I'm done. I'm not moving. 3-4 minutes later, I hear the door open and two people having a conversation. Regular conversation. Like, these are cops. Nobody at this party's gonna have a conversation with the cops in here. And I hear these fucking kids. Like, man, you see them all jump the fence. Like, yeah, man, blah, blah, blah. They're just talking. The cops are now in Joe's mom's room looking for somebody, just making sure there's nobody else in there. They're not, I don't know what they're touching, but I hear them just conversating, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh my God. And I hear the Jurassic Park on the linoleum floor in the bathroom. And I'm just in the closet. And I dropped it, so I closed my eyes and I just try to hold my breath. I was holding my breath. And the fool opens the closet door. I hear it go. What the fuck, Marty? You had that waiting, you motherfucker. They didn't do that to me. What's wrong with you? That was good.
You like that?
That was scary. I don't know if you should do that one. That was a little much. Fucking hands up.
No, that's great. That's been on the soundboard for a minute, waiting for the right moment. Police raid.
Then now I'm happy because that was a perfect moment.
Yeah.
Motherfucker opens the closet door. I go, because I don't want to breathe because then you're gonna see the clothes move. I'm a great hide and seek player as a kid. I'll fucking fuck your shit up. So I'm sitting there like, yo, these clothes are gonna save me. Remember, I'm in Joe's mom's closet. Just ruined her whole wardrobe for this. I was
thinking about that when you were saying that.
I fucked her whole shit up. She knows what she left. I fucked her whole shit up. I'm under there. I hear the closet door. Hold my breath. He's just talking to the guy. Just talking. Closes the door and walks out the fucking room. I'm like, yo.
So he looked at you.
He looked at me, but I was under all the clothes.
Yeah.
And I held my breath so it wouldn't like
yeah.
move. And I'm thinking, I'm a fucking baller. And I still hear shit. I text Joe like 3 times. He never fucking answers. I'm like, damn, Joe is arrested. I'm in his house alone. Okay. All right. Joe's mom's in Santa Cruz. So there's no way she's getting back. Guys, I had my phone, right? I had my phone. I was in there for over 2 hours, just sitting there, waiting. I don't hear anybody else, but I'm not taking the chance of coming out. I'm waiting. I'll give it the 3-hour mark and I'll come out. I hear nobody. I hear nothing. No more people, no more party, no more music, no cops, no talking. And I just have my phone line. I'm just like looking around the closet. I am fucking just sitting there bored. I find this plastic bag. I open the plastic bag and Joe's mom smokes fucking weed. After all the shit she gives him and gives us for getting high, she gets high. So here we go. This is the night I found out Joe's mom grows weed, has a weed farm, and smokes. I found a straight cow patty, the nastiest weed I've ever seen. At first I went, this is weed. I didn't know it was weed at first. That's how bad the weed was. That flat brown puck.
Ugh.
That brick, Mexican brick. She fucking got a Mexican brick weed and went, take that corner. It was disgusting. But I remember looking at it like, no fucking way you smoke weed. So, story's not done. What time we at? From 25.
About 30.
For about 30. I've only been talking for 5 minutes on this story.
Nah, you wrapped up that.
Oh, it's been 10 minutes. Ooh, we're doing good.
Yeah.
Here we go. So, it's about an hour, almost 3, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna come out. I open the door. I open Joe's mom's door, and I'm like, oh my God, I hear nobody. I walk out I remember the hallway and everything. I walk out the hallway, and I do this one. Kitchen to the left, I look at the kitchen. I look to the right and go, Joe? Just to say it. And I didn't see Joe. Joe was laying on the couch, pops up. Had no idea I was still in his house. Screamed at the top of his Macaulay Culkin. Pops up. What the fuck? I go, bro, oh my God. He go, where were you? I thought you got arrested. Blah, blah, blah. Like, dude, I've been in your mom's closet for 3 fucking hours. Like, no, you haven't. Go look at her closet. I hit and I explained. I walked him there, walked him into the closet. Go, look, I took it all down, bro. I was under that motherfucker. I explained to him. I saw Mark at the fence. Your fence. He's like, my fence is broken. Your fence is broken. He didn't even know. It was 1 a.m. He had no fucking idea. So I'm explaining all this to him, and I go, and I also found your mom's weed. He goes, what the fuck did you say? He knew she smokes weed. He didn't know she left weed. We smoked almost all of that weed that night.
You guys are savages.
We had to. It was like, oh, you're already in trouble. Smoke all the fucking weed, bro. I want to get high. I'm not even drunk anymore. I'm just sitting here. Parrots Bay don't do shit. And I'm sitting here like, yo, let's smoke. We smoked almost, she had a half zip. We smoked 10 grams. Damn. We left her with an eighth. It was over. We smoked it all until the morning came. And then I walked home. And that was the first time I ever hung out with Joe.
Did you try to fix her closet?
I don't even remember. We probably did. I wouldn't have left it like that. I don't remember.
But she's got the fucked up fence. She's got the cops knowing
and now
that
her
there's
weed's
a
gone.
giant. Yeah, her fucking weed is gone.
And all her wardrobe's on the ground. Oh man. There was a time it got bad to where he wasn't allowed to have nobody over because he kept getting in trouble. So every time we knew his mom pulled up, we just walk out the back. As soon as she opens the door, we walk out the side and leave.
Yeah, I did that a million times.
A million times. And then there was a ditch. Right now, it's the neighborhood behind La Hacienda 2, but that used to be a field. And there used to be a little like empty ditch, and me and Joe would go and hide in there because I always told him, no, fool, we're going to get people calling the cops. We're going to see a spark in the field and know people are getting high. My ultimate goal was to never get caught by my mom. Never get caught because then my mom would find out. So me and Joe would get under the level, hide in a ditch, and we'd smoke joints, and we'd smoke fucking blunts and hit the pipe. We took his mom's pipe many times. And that's what me and Joe used to do all the fucking time. But yeah, Joe, I remember just, wow, serial killer would have not saw my ass. Mm-hmm. Pile of clothes. And then I got away with it. And that's it.
That's sick.
It was awesome.
That's a badass story.
It was awesome, bro. I was excited. And I don't talk to Joe anymore, obviously, because all the shit. But I talked to his mom. I just talked to his mom the other day, actually. She's fucking cool.
Does she know all this shit?
They're doing so bad that I don't think she gives a fuck about the weed party.
But I mean, like, would she find it funny now? Like,
Probably. Oh, she has like a weed
she would
farm
listen to
and
this?
shit now, dude.
Yeah.
She doesn't know what I do. Yeah. She has no idea about all this shit. But I'm sure she would find it funny. She's cool as shit. I would give her weed and shit when I go back to Merced. She's awesome. She's super cool. We became real good friends when Joe started getting kind of fucked up because she'd be like, "Can you come help me?" I'm like, "Yeah." What park? You know, like it's not fun. But yeah, that's that story, bro. What time are we at fully?
37, we'll call it.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Little break. Marty, do you got a police story you can tell us? I asked Marty, I told him about the police stories. That's what we're going to do today. And he goes, I have a couple. And he busted out a list of 40 fucking.
No, I just literally, on my drive up here, when you said that, I'm like, yeah, I'm sure I got a couple. And then I'm like, I've already talked about like 4 or 5 police stories on the podcast. But then I'm like, I was just doing like some text to talk on my notepad on the way up here. And by the time I got here, the fucking thing was full. Yeah.
Give us your best one, Marty.
Looking back on it, they used to just fuck with us all the time. Like, the shit was like The Wire. Like, Lackawanna, if you look at it, it looks like the fucking Wire. We'd be sitting, my boys would be getting raided all the time. We'd be sitting all the time. They'd fuck with us. We'd think that they were about to raid, all that type of shit.
You did tell me about something about the 2 kids that pulled out AKs out of their pants.
There was really no cops involved in that. That was, I mean, there was, but that was fucking horrible. That was like
it was nothing.
Well, I mean, yeah, I wasn't even going to bring that one up, but I'll be super fucking general with this one.
Be extremely vague.
This isn't even a cop story, really. I mean, until the fucking end. But I had one boy that, like, he would be over at his baby's mama's, different baby's mamas, and there was one stint at one of his girls' houses where I would go over and kind of end up meeting the dudes in these neighborhoods wherever he was fucking stationed at.
Yeah.
And these were some young fucking wild boys over where he was at. Wild as fuck. And one time they came over and we're all just sitting there chilling. They all pull fucking rifles out of their jackets, out of the sleeves of their jackets. Probably 4 or 5 of them. And I'm like, what the fuck? And they're just like, they're on some, yeah, we're about to go see these motherfuckers over here, all this stuff. I was like, what the fuck happened? He's like, nah, they're talking some gully shit. Nah, that's all it was. So literally, we're sitting there chilling. We come over. They all pull out. These kids are probably fucking 15, 16.
Oh, God. Ugh.
We had been chilling. I had been chilling with these kids like
nothing to lose, bro.
Frequently while I had, my boy had been stationed over there. And so they leave. They go off on foot. Me and my other boy go to get some fucking Dutches and shit, kind of behind them. Like maybe just a few minutes later, they walked out. And then we're like, all right, yeah, we're going to go get some Dutches or shit. Like, damn, that was crazy. It was crazy to me and my boy that I was with. My boy who...
The fact they pulled out rifles. Yeah.
My other boy, that was completely fucking normal to him. Like, he wouldn't have thought twice about that shit.
Yeah.
So we go up, we get to the gas station. By the time we get to the gas station, 10 squad cars come flying down the fucking street. Past us. Yeah. And then these boys are back outside in front of the fucking house.
They did some shit and got
Came
back in that
and
time?
Posted up outside again. Yeah. So that shit was crazy. That almost made me sick, honestly.
Oh, they can go do some shit, come back in seconds. What's up, guys?
They're literally posted up outside the fucking house. Ugh. So then I don't even know. Like I'm trying to keep this as general as possible.
Yeah, don't say nothing. That's enough right there, honestly.
Yeah. Afterwards, though, like. One of these kids ended up taking his own life like 2 days later.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then...
What the fuck? You go do that and then kill yourself?
2 houses down from this spot, they had a fucking stash house of fucking guns and shit. And like 2 houses from the house we were at. And some situation happened in it. Like they were having an argument or some shit. And the kid got up and just killed himself. And
I have never been in an argument where I go, you know what? Yeah. Watch this. Watch this. I've never thought that must be an erratic motherfucker.
Yeah.
Don't try to stop me, Smee. Like in Hook, don't you dare try to stop me.
Smee.
Stop me.
Wow.
I'm not trying to laugh at the kid. I'm just saying, that's
crazy.
crazy.
Then I remember like probably 2 days later, we seen standing like, for some reason, the kid, my boy had to explain the shit to me. I didn't understand. The kid was like, in his mind, put some blame on some other kid for the shit happening. I don't know the kids whose guns they were. I have no fucking idea, but we saw him standing outside waiting.
Waiting for a kid?
We were reeing up and shit. And he's like, damn, that's him right there. Waiting outside. I don't know what happened, but my boy made it clear to me what the fuck was going on. And I'm like, man, I've been chilling over here for maybe 2 weeks at this point. I'm like, this isn't even I mean, people know this area in Buffalo, but it's not what you would, the area you'd think about if you were just this shit was fucking wild though.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. It's actually the area I was fucking born in, I'm talking about. But yeah, that shit was fucking wild over there. That wasn't even really a police story, but.
No, but still,
yeah.
it's a good break in this police story shit real quick. People that did get away. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, not us.
No, I used to have a lot of fucking funny stretches with them because they would just watch me. Like I remember one time we were filming a music video and they watched us like for a long ass time. I seen them watching, and then they pulled me over afterwards, and I got a sick ass shot in my rear view of the cop pulling me over and getting out, walking up to the car, and I put it in the video. It was worth. I got a fucking ticket too. It was worth it.
Where can we find that?
This particular video is no longer online, and it hurts my soul. Somebody went into my boy's fucking YouTube account and like deleted his fucking account. I've been looking for this fucking video for years. It's called In the Hood by fucking Tag Money. The Make Your Own Luck video, all those Tag Money tees, like
that.
It was their video, but I shot it on my little. Remember those cameras with the red button, and they just had a red button, and they looked like a Nokia. Man, we went all out. I'm going over the bridge in Lackawanna on top of the fucking car with the fucking thing. We took like 3 days. It was the first music video I ever shot. But that was the one scene in it. But yeah, they used to fuck with us all the time.
That's East Coast. That's East Coast cops.
Yeah.
Cold.
As soon as I moved to Lackawanna, I got the whole rundown about how dirty they were, warning me about this one, about that one. This motherfucker will do this and that.
Really?
Yeah.
Like some OG shit, Rick Ross shit.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Weird. So, I don't have to deal with shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never had to deal
with
with
that. Like I said, I've lived here 8 years. I've never been pulled over. Whole time I lived there, every time I got in the car, I had a fucking alibi.
Oh, God. That's not fun. And you're white.
I got a quick funny one for you. Me and my boy were pulling up downtown at a light, right downtown by like where the Sabres play. But there was nobody there. The streets were fucking empty. It was late at night. And there was a cop for some reason doing like traffic in the street, but it was unnecessary. So we kind of approached this light, and he like hits me with one of these. And then I guess I didn't stop fast enough. He's like, slow the fuck down. Hit me with like an extra one. So then I was like, okay, bitch. We sat at the light and let it cycle again. I'm like, no, I'm good. You're good. I was just being such a fucking asshole. So I sit at the light for a whole cycle, and we're just looking at this dude. And then I take off. And then the next day, I leave out of work. I'm going home down South Park in the Perry Projects by where Rick James is from. I'm going down South Park Avenue. I'm bumping the game and my system, thumping the fucking game. I come to like a light, this cop, and I have a pile of roach weed next to me in my passenger seat. I emptied out all my roaches on the CD case and put it on the passenger seat. This same cop walks in front of the car and goes, turn that fucking shit down. And I was like, oh shit. And I put my hand over, okay, yeah, nope, my bad. Same fucking dude the next day.
Different area?
No, we were still downtown.
Okay.
But yeah, how fucking ironic is that? I kept it moving. Had a big ass pile of black weed on my fucking seat and shit.
Oh. I've never rolled a roach blunt or anything, so I'm very grateful.
Yeah.
I've never done that. I've smoked resin, but I've never done that. Mm-hmm. Oh. All right. Yeah. Those are fun because these next ones aren't. That was good.
Yeah, I wanted to bring some fun ones because the rest of them are like, they're pretty negative.
Save those for next time.
Yeah, we're going to have a dozen more.
What are we at right now? 50 minutes? Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Yeah.
We're doing a good job today.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Trying to keep it. I like this, man. We're flying through it right now. I like this. Yeah. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, guys. On to story number 3. This is odd. This feels like a story time. On to story number 3. All right. Bleep. Oh, shit. You ready? Y'all ready for this? My next story. All right, here we go. So, a motherfucker was 15 years old. Same year, but way later in the year. I'm about to be a junior. I play football. I played football, but I met a lot of people through football. Obviously, we all go to the same school, so we know each other. There's a dude named Sam. He's older than me. And I didn't know he's at this party. I just bring up Sam just to let you know that he was at the party, but I didn't know yet. I'm at this random party, just like I always fucking was. I'm at a random party. And remember I said fence breaking shit? I had a reputation for people thinking I broke everyone's fence. Bro, there was like 5 people always go breaking fence. You break another fence. So this is what happened one time. And this is where it started. You guys ready? This is where the rumor started. Wow, oddly enough. I'm at a fucking party, just getting shit-faced. And randomly, dude, Jeebus, like one of my best friends, I hadn't really been chilling with him like a shitload yet. But I remember Jeebus was so drunk and I was smoking weed and he was like being kind of mean. He's like, oh yeah? And I was like, yo, you're hella nice in class. Why are you being kind of mean? And it's the only time I've ever seen Jeebus not super nice. I told him the next day, he goes, no, I wasn't. Like, dude, you were being kind of mean last night. What was wrong? Like, no. I just, the only time ever. Jeebus was like Joey Ramone from the Ramones. So here we go. I'm at the party. I remember I see Jeebus. I'm smoking a blunt by like a group of cinder blocks that everybody's sitting on in the backyard. And I remember I'm smoking a blunt and I'm thinking, nah, I don't want nobody hitting this fucking blunt. And I'm smoking the blunt and I'm with one friend and was like, don't let nobody hit it. Don't let nobody hit it. And then some girl walks up and of course he lets her hit it. I'm like, you're a bitch. Don't let a girl hit it. She always the thing with me, guys, I don't let girls hit my blunt, like random weed that come up and just, can I hit that? Like, no. Because I love the look on a girl's face when she goes, you won't let me. Like, did you put in? Did you even introduce yourself? Did you even say hello when you walked up? Keep fucking moving. You know what I mean? If a girl goes, hey, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. My name is this. You guys mind if I hit your joint just one time? And I'll just give them the rest of it.
Goddamn etiquette.
Yeah, have some fucking etiquette, dude. And, yeah, so usually I'll just let him I'll hit it a bunch of times and go, hey, just keep it. I am not putting my mouth on anybody else's shit that I don't know. Pre-COVID, post-COVID, doesn't matter. I've always been that way. So some girl comes up, she's hitting the joint with a blunt. I'm like, you're a bitch ass fool letting this girl hit the fucking blunt. Damn it. And we get it back, smoking the blunt. And I just remember this is all that happened. I'm in the house. I sold like 320 sacks to these dudes. I lit up a blunt in there and the owner yelled at me so fucking violently. I'm like, what? Like, get smoking here. Like, oh, I just saw everybody doing drugs in a circle, so I figured it was fucking okay, bitch. So I walked outside, and that's when I smoked the blunt outside, right? I saw Jeebus, and that girl hit our blunt. Right after that girl hit our blunt, I'm standing there. I'm only telling you this because that's how short I was at this party. I wasn't even fucking drunk yet. I'm in the backyard, and I hear, cops! And I'm like, yeah, people always say that, but I see the red and blue on the sides of the other houses. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm in the backyard, and I see the blue reflecting off the other houses. I always could tell. Yeah, I can always tell, look at the walls. Like, oh, shit.
I've never heard anybody else say that before.
Yeah. That's how I always make sure, like, 'cause some people just talk.
Yeah. Every time I used to, like, there's times you pull up and look at the side of the houses when you're coming up a side street and shit.
Yep. So I'm in the backyard. I see the light and go, shit. I rush to the side of the fence and there's no gate. It's just a solid fence. I'm like, damn. All right. And there's like 7 dudes in front of me all hopping the fence. I'm like, shit, I'm about to put my leg up. You know what I mean? Like, damn, I can't hop fences. I'm short as, you know what I mean? Especially back then. So I'm waiting for my turn for the fence. Waiting for my turn. And I get up. And as I get up, I prop myself up. I put my, like forearm down on the top plank that's horizontal, and I start pushing myself up. I get a foot on, and right to get a foot on, I'm about to go over, and right when I get over, my foot slips, and I just do one of these. Here's the fence. I just fucking pull down Benny Rodriguez in The
Sandlot.
Sandlot.
I was thinking it. Let's go.
Thank you. Ah! I pull one of those, feet moving, and I was wearing Converse too, which made me feel cool, but he was wearing PF Flyers.
Yeah.
Anyway, I start flipping over and go, come on, dude, for real? What do you think I landed in? For everyone that's on YouTube, go ahead and drop a comment. What do you think I landed in mid blunt session? What do you think happened? Give you 5 seconds. You ready? My whole body, entire body on my back landed in a rose bush. I broke that thing in the middle. Like I ripped the rose bush in pieces because my body went through it. But I landed in it and I remember sitting there like, but I don't want to move. Like, oh my fucking God.
Might as well be a cactus.
Might as well be a cactus. It fucking hurt. I had jeans on. Thank God. I put my hand down below me and like throw my shoulder over and like roll out of it. And as I do this, like, oh, I don't know how much got on me, but it was like on my leg, but it wasn't so much my back. As I'm getting up and I'm like, oh, you know, when you grab your pants and go try to pop them off. I do that one. And as I look up, there's like 3 cops right next to me, all with flashlights. Come on, come on, come on. And I'm like, oh shit. And I start trying to run straight off the lawn. The guy's right here. The fence is behind me. The house is right there. I try to run this way and the sidewalk's right there. And he looks at me. He's like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. He points it right at my face. I'm like, oh. And then he's like, come on, guys. Party's over. Come on. Like in Superbad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cops are here. That's how they were acting. Like, come on, motherfucker. Get out of the house.
Yeah.
I run. You guys know the fear of running down the street when you didn't bring the car from a party. All right, you say anxiety came back? Exactly. So basically, this is what happened. I start running, and I see Sam's car, and Sam's in the car, so I automatically just go. Remember I said, I didn't know Sam was at this party. I run like, boom, open Sam's door. I'm like, yo, I'm getting in your car. He's like, get it, close the door. And I'm sitting there, and his girlfriend's right there. His girlfriend's not very nice. But she's right there. She's a cheerleader, goody two-shoes kind of girl. And Sam's right there. And I'm like, fuck, this is crazy. He has tinted windows. So I'm like, oh, I'm just going to sit in here. It's like a block away from the party, right? But there's a bunch of cars. It's not on. No cop's going to come search It's a fucking party. It's not a big deal. But to me, I can't be getting caught. I have sacks on me. Anyway, I'm sitting in the back. Remember that my hair. Excuse me. I remember this kid, Mark. Remember I said Mark that was in the side of Joe's house and I saw him through the windows? That kid, Mark. This fool, he's on the key, was hella tall. He runs up. Oh, open the door. Gets in. And he did what I did because he knew it was Sam's car. We're just sitting there. I'm like, all right. Let's just wait these cops out. Let's wait them out. And then his girlfriend just busts out this big sack of Coke. And I had never seen anybody do Coke besides little Preston's dad, Big Preston. But not anybody like, yo, let's do lines. I hadn't seen Coke like that yet. I was fucking 15. And I'm thinking, and then the first thing I think, like, you're like the head cheerleader, bitch? You do cocaine? But I didn't know about drugs like that yet. I just knew people did them. My mom and my dad used to do them, shit like that. I've seen drugs all the time, but it was weed for me. And everybody in the car just started, and then Mark, let me get one of those. I'm like, you do cocaine? Yeah, it's like, wow. And then they all just did hella rails, and I'm sitting there just, I got weed in my pocket. I don't want to, I just like, this is going to get me in more trouble than being at that fucking party. And then everybody did lines. And then Sam started driving into town. I just hopped out, and I just made my way home. Because, in high school, it's the biggest thing in the world to drop a motherfucker at the house. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, I'll take you home. What are you doing? But in high school, it's like, bro, you know how much gas is? Mm-hmm. It's a whole different thing in high school. So that was the party. And that's when people started, oh, sorry. As I hit the fucking rose bush and rolled out, I look up and the fucking whole fence comes down. So I forgot to mention that. The whole side fence on the ground. And I'm getting up and running. And everyone just started saying, I broke the fence. I got to school and everyone's like, yeah, fucking Tom is breaking fences. I fell in a rose bush. I was on my back when I was rolling over and I saw the fence come down. What the fuck? Because at another party, real quick, it's nothing to do police. At another party once, we were stuck in the backyard. We couldn't get out. The fence was hella big. And I remember this guy I knew and his girlfriend. His girlfriend was like almost crying. She was so scared to get caught by the cops. And I was all fucking drunk and I was just doing weightlifting shit. I'm like, don't worry. And I punched through one of the boards hella hard and I pulled the other one off. Mm-hmm. And right when I did, everybody started jumping the fence. I was like, bitch, I'm bleeding. I did it because you were about to cry. I was like, I gotta let this girl cry. I ripped this guy's fence open real quick. And then everybody got mad at me because I did that. I was like, I was trying to help this girl. Tom is breaking fucking fences again. That's number 2. That's when everybody's like, oh, you really do break fences, huh? Fast forward 11th grade. 11th grade. Everybody calling me a fence breaker still. Everyone, dude, all the older kids like, fucking Tom is breaking fences and shit. Like, shut up. Fuck, do you want weed or not? Fuck you. And so I would get shit-faced, fucked up at these parties. But it was always fun. Anyway, my friends are having a party off of Girard Avenue. They're all out of high school. I'm in like 10th or 11th.
Motorcycle.
Oh, motorcycle.
Yeah.
I was like,
that's the first thing we've ever heard.
First thing I ever heard. Yeah. I'm in 10th or 11th grade. All these dudes are in college. I hung out with all the older kids. We talked about it. And I just fucking with them. I'm walking up to the house and I jump up on the fence. What's up? Just to fuck with them because, you know, they think it's a cop. Even though they're in college, there's some high school kids. We're all like around the same age, like within 3 years. And I remember Seabass and everybody like, fucking fence breaking ass Tom is. I'm like, fuck you guys. As I go, fuck you guys, the whole board comes off. Bam! Oh shit. I smacked the shit out of myself right now. Hold on. Sorry. That's how it happened in real life.
Shit is realistic.
Yeah, it was realistic. As I'm like, fuck you guys. The whole fence board I'm holding, bah! Pops off and I fall with the whole fence board. I get up and look through the hole and everybody's dying. I was like, man, fuck you guys. It's the first fence
I don't even break fences.
It's the first time I broke the fence for real. Fuck. And I just remember thinking, bro, you popped yourself right in the fucking head with the board as they're calling you a fence breaker and you break the guy's fucking fence as they say, no, I'm not. Sorry, that's a side story. And that's the end of story number 3. Yeah, he's called me fence breaking ass Tom. Like, oh, fuck you guys, man. I never broke the fence. But Joe's party, the whole fence was broken. Everywhere I go, the fences get broken, apparently. Mm-hmm. But also, everybody else at those parties too. So maybe they're fence breakers, man. But me punching that board is what really got people like, you really are a fence break. And then that shit happens.
Uh-huh. Nah, you're a fence breaking motherfucker.
I'm a fence breaking motherfucker.
Push fences and shit.
Yep, push wood, push trees. Here we go. What's up, guys? Just want to give you a little break in between all these crazy stories in this episode. And we want to take this time to talk about one of our sponsors. This is Liquid IV. First off, huge shout out to Liquid IV for being one of our sponsors. Thank you so much. I've actually been personally using this for 5+ years. So let me give you a little rundown on Liquid IV. Let me tell you exactly what it does. You could drink a cup of water, a glass of water, you're hydrated. With a pack of Liquid IV, just one pack, you're getting hydrated 2.5 to 3 times faster. So we're not saying it's better than water, it just makes your water better. So if you're interested in this at all, go to www.liquidiv.com. And when you buy everything at checkout, use the code YOLA, and that's 25% off. So as I said, I've been using this for years. Guys, honestly, I'm just going to tell you what I use it for. Anytime, right now, it's December. Wintertime is when I get sick the most. This has 5 essential vitamins in it. It has more potassium than a banana, and it has more vitamin C than eating an orange. And I'm not saying this is better than fruit. I'm just saying add it to your water, and you can get hydrated faster and easier. Non-GMO, gluten-free, no dairy, no soy. This is completely vegan. It has less sugar than an apple. This is not a sports drink. This is not just full of sugar to get you hyped up. So it's Christmas time, guys. You're going to be traveling. You're going to be going to your family's house. You're going to be getting on planes. Make sure to have a couple Liquid IVs with you. Just pop them in your water. It makes no difference to you, and it makes all the difference to your body. Caramel apple, watermelon, lemon lime, guava, strawberry. They have so many flavors. Just check it out. www.liquidiv.com. Use code YOLA at checkout. That's 25% off. All right, guys. It's been 102. This is the first time in history, Marty, we're going to hit an hour and a half. Mm-hmm. All right. And after this, I will never say it again because we already accomplished that shit, okay?
Yeah.
This is the first hour and a half.
This shit comes out in less than 2 days. That's really why.
This shit comes out in one day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's Marty's wife's birthday today. Was doing a Microsoft shoot for 2 days, so we weren't. He didn't have any time to come and film.
From fucking 4 a.m. to
4 a.m. to fucking 8 at night. So Marty's been doing 2 crazy Microsoft filming days, and we couldn't film the podcast. So Saturday, which is today, it's his wife's fucking birthday. So we're trying to film this so he can go back and be with his wife for her birthday, because tomorrow she goes to Vegas with her friend for her birthday. So Marty's literally just trying to balance this shit out right now. That's why we're trying to keep it an hour and a half, because within 27 hours, this has to be up on Google
edited,
Play,
exported, uploaded.
well, on audio.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we always. By the way, all the episodes on audio, Spotify, Apple, Google Play, Podcasts, whatever you listen to podcasts, it always comes out at midnight, right?
Yeah, sometimes a little before, sometimes a little after,
Basically
but
Sunday
right around
night.
there. Yeah.
Sunday night, it comes out on audio. So when you're driving to work or doing your commute, you can listen. But the video always comes out at 3 on Monday afternoon, just so you're getting off work or maybe you have a break, you can watch it there. And so that's what's going on, guys. That's why we're trying to keep it an hour and a half, because this has to be edited fully, ready to go within a day. And it usually has 4 to 5 days to edit these, because we go hard. That's why I thought, you know what? Let me try to keep this precise. That's why I'm doing so well right now. Usually I'm just like, just fucking talking about nothing.
I love this though, because we got some really fucking huge
Crazy guests coming up.
lined up.
We're not going to talk about them.
Or
I don't know.
I think we're going to go on a tear of another bunch of guest episodes pretty soon. So let's just fucking relax.
Yeah, we got some pretty big guests coming, guys. All right. Before I tell you this last story, we have some really big guests coming. Very excited. We just said Dr. Drew. Dr. Drew's a big guest, but we also have some other fools that were.
We got a top 3-er. There was Steve-O, and there was like 2 other people on the top of the list, and one of them is basically booked.
Oh, I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say this shit.
So
we'll leave it at that.
We'll keep you posted on that shit.
We'll leave it at that, okay? But we have
January is looking
fucking huge guests coming up. So yeah, this is probably gonna be one of the last solos for a minute. I got to be honest.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
See what happens. But yeah, that's why I wanted to say. That's why it's gonna be an hour and a half today, because this has to be fucking edited in a day. And it's her birthday today. So basically it gets edited tomorrow.
And thank you guys for showing so much love in that Rosie episode and just letting her feel that love. That was amazing.
She's so comfortable now. She's fine. After we left and we got, she's like, oh, that was fine. Like, as soon as I realized, like, oh, we're just hanging out. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I never wanted to force her to do it. Or like, come on, it'd be good. Come on. Like, no, whenever you're ready to come on. Mm-hmm. Did great.
Yeah.
It's the biggest episode yet.
Yeah, it is.
In terms of a week. Most views we've ever had in a week, which is crazy tight.
Yeah. And it got age restricted.
And it got age restricted and it just view stopped. But it's all good. It did great. And she's comfortable, way more comfortable now. So that's the biggest part. So she can come back. Mm-hmm. We'll do a full episode. We didn't even talk about a bunch of shit.
Yeah. Oh my God.
We barely talked about anything. We even talked about stuff that her and I have done together. It was just stuff before me and her got together.
Yeah.
The shit that me and her have done is a whole nother episode. So yeah, there we go, guys.
And last note, we should have the new collection out for Christmas too. It's looking like.
Oh, yes. It should be rolling out around the week of Christmas. We have 3 shirts coming out, sticker packs coming out. The shirts are fucking awesome. All right.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
The local, it's going to be so much better. We're going to be able to like do so much more. We're going to be able to test out shit and go pick up a couple and send shit out to the fans. And you're going to be able to buy it right on dopeasyola.com.
Yep,
dopeasusualpodcast.com.
Which is going to be connected, to Dope As Usual.
Which is the app.
Yeah, sorry. This shirt's so tight on my arm. Sorry. Doing the shuffle over here. Yeah. The merch is coming very soon. I'm very excited. It's going to be sick. Where are we at? 108? Mm-hmm. All right. Got 15 to 20 minutes to tell the story. I'm proud right now. We're about to do an hour and a half.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. This last story. You said you haven't heard it, so we haven't talked about it on here. Here we go, guys. This is all from season 1, so you would have never edited any of these videos anyway. Mm-hmm. All of these ones I got. I like this. This is good. Mm-hmm. This is cool. Here we go. Last story. All right. This is the story time episode. This is the police encounters. Doesn't get any better than this. You ready? Go. I am 21 years old. I have my weed card, everything. I'm still selling weed, blah, 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 doing my thing, working at Me and Ed's, though, the pizza place. And, Jeebus, my friend Jeebus, I got him a job there, and Deuce, I got him a job there. So we all work at the same spot. Oh, you know what? This is one of the times when John, my dealer, just disappeared. Because now I remember now, like, how come I didn't have more weed? Because I didn't have any weed. I hadn't re-upped yet. This is the time where I was buying weed to smoke in between waiting for packs. It's the first time I ever did, and I hated it. So that's why I didn't have a bunch of weed this time. So I wasn't really selling. I was selling weed, but it was at my house. It's not like I had a bunch of sacks out. I was going to my friend Leo and Michael's. Leo and Michael from Dos Palos. They moved into this house, which Michael owns, and then my little brother ended up moving into like 10 years later, which is weird. So I am on, I can't remember the street. But it's right off Oleander and before Parsons. So if you're from Merced, you know that area, Oleander, Parsons area. So I'm just parking my car. I got a sack of sour something. I can't remember. It was fireweed, and Ryan sold it to me, and it was in this big medicine tube. Do you remember before you used to carry around like jars? It was in the twist-off medicine bottles. Maybe you guys still have them. The orange ones with the white lid.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but I had the fucking fire nugs. 1/4 filled up those jars. And I was going to Michael's for a party. And we park. There's no parking. So he lives in a cul-de-sac. So I park on the main road, which is connected to the cul-de-sac, just like normal. All right. As I'm getting out of the car, I see a cop at the end of the street rolling up. I'm like, who cares? Totally cool. Be chill. I open my trunk because all my weed's in there. And as I open the trunk, I'm like, oh, he's getting closer. Close the trunk. I'm like, don't take your weed out yet. No. Sorry. It was Deuce's weed that was in the trunk, I believe. I had weed in my trunk. I put it in my pocket. Yep. I put it in my pocket. I had a Letterman jacket on, this really nice Letterman jacket I liked. I put the weed in my pocket, the medicine bottle, and as this motherfucker is rolling up, he shines his fucking spotlight from his car at us. I'm like, what the fuck? As he's starting to get out, I just like, because look at guys, there's only a split second you can hide something when the cop's around, all right? I'm not trying to give you advice to be a criminal, but when he's getting out of his car, they're not always looking straight at you as they get out of the car. There's a split second where they look down at the ground, put their foot down, and then look right back up. That's the time. That's the only time you have when a motherfucker's getting out to talk to you. So it's dark. I had put black tape around my weed jars because keeping the sun out of your weed is good because the sun fucks your weed up. Just being in a jar, leave it on your shelf. The sun's not good for trichomes. Anyway, I put black around my jar. I remember I kept that medicine bottle, the orange one, but I put black, like electrical tape. And I just went, just dumped it. As soon as he started getting out, I put it in my pocket, went, but not like, hey. I did the underneath my waist, like dump. You know how you throw something real small? Like I tried to dump it without my body moving. So he'd be like, what'd you just throw? Huh? So I did it and he didn't see it. I'm like, oh, fucking bomb. So Officer Nelson, you fuck. This fool starts searching us, even though it's illegal. We didn't do anything. All we do is get out of a car. He starts searching us. He finds Deuce's weed. He finds Jeebus's weed. That's right. They had their weed on and mine was in the trunk. So when I got it out of there, I ditched it, started searching us, and cuffed us. We didn't do anything, all right? That's not fucking legal what he did. So we're all sitting on we're standing right there on the grass where the grass meets the sidewalk because we just parked on the street. And he starts saying, yeah, I'm searching guys, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what the fuck? Finds Deuce's, Jeebus's weed, so automatically they are getting charged with possession. And this is back when weed wasn't like, oh, it's just weed. It was still like, oh, do you want to go to jail? It was still like that, you know? We all had our cards, so it wasn't a big deal, but Merced didn't really give a fuck about cards at that time. Oh, Prop 215? Yeah, not here. Merced County's a bitch. So he's like, yo, so I search your car, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no. I don't know what this Eagle Scout did. I don't know how he knew. I don't know what the fuck he didn't see me throw anything. He's talking to us and just goes, what's that? I mean, it's pitch black. He has his flashlight looking at us, just goes, there it is. Jeebus, Deuce, me. Flashlight just goes from conversation to, what's that? Points right at the fucking medicine jar. I don't know how in the world he saw it. He walks over there, picks it up. It's closer to me because I'm standing over there. And he goes, whose is this, huh? I go, it's just trash in the street, man. And he goes, so I'm going to charge you for it since it's closer to you. I go, that's not my weed. And in my head, I went, you fucking idiot. How do you know it's a weed? You fucking dummy. And I knew right there, I'm like, oh, I fucked up. But did he catch it? Like in men's society, oh, you know you fucked up, right? Mm-hmm. You know you fucked up, right? Reverse. That's how I did it in my head, like, oh. But in my face, in reality, I went, that's not mine. How are you going to discharge me? It's a fucking drug area. What the fuck? Blah, 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 blah. And he goes, well, you're closest to it. So you're getting charged with it. I'm like, that's not fucking right. Blah, 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 blah. He opens it and goes, whoo. And I'm like, in my head, like, yeah. But he goes, whoo, closes it back up. And he goes, hydro. I go, shut the fuck up, hydro. You're just saying words at this point. Shut up. Trying to act like you know what weed is. Fuck you. Oh, hydro. Puts it in his pocket. Right? He goes, so I'm going to search your car. I go, no. You can't search my car. He goes, bro, do you want to go to jail tonight? Do you want to leave with a possession charge? I'm searching your fucking car. And I'm a dumb kid. I didn't realize that's fucking illegal. He opens my car, starts going through. He's like, I smell the more weed. Like, I smell the weed, bro. I smell the fucking weed. And I had more weed in my trunk. All right? I had more weed in my trunk. And I just didn't want him to find it. So he's searching my car. He's like, I smell it, man. I go, dude, I have roaches everywhere. He's like, that's roaches. You're going to tell me that's roaches. I go, I don't know. He's like, bro, that's fresh weed. I know the difference between weed and smoked weed. And in my head, I'm like, fuck, me too. Shit, of course it's not the same smell. Fuck. And I was just trying to see if he was dumb. And he's like, oh, so do you want to make this harder? You want me to search your whole fucking car? And he's starting to be kind of a dick. And the other cop that rolled up was playing nice guy. Oh, what's up, guys? Like, I know, the marijuana laws are, it's our job. I'm like, yeah, cool. And the guy searching, he goes, so I'm pop the trunk, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, go ahead, man. Do whatever you're going to do. He goes like that with the key, pops it. He goes, by law, I'm not allowed to search your trunk whatsoever without a warrant unless you tell me it's okay. So thanks. As he pops it. By some state law, I'm not allowed to open your trunk unless you state that I can. So thank you for that. And pops it. And he pops it, and I go, it's under the fucking tire. All right, it's right there. And he opens it. I'm like, he says, all right, there it is. I mean, it reeked. And I'm like, all right, it's right there. Fuck, man. Come on, Jesus Christ. And he found like a little bit more weed. And he put that in his pocket. And it was not much weed, but he put that into his pocket. Took the bottle out and started writing the evidence thing on, but put my other weed in his pocket. Right? But didn't start writing that when he wrote the evidence shit down, right? So now we're all sitting cross-legged on the curb. I have the Letterman jacket on, like I said. And now he started being cool to us. He goes, hey, you know where you fucked up, huh? And I go, I know. How would I know what the weed... And I'm like, how would I know what's in the fucking jar? He goes, exactly, bro. That's why I'm charging you. And I go, I know. I just didn't think you caught it, man. And we were having a conversation like that at this point because we're all getting charged at this point. I'm like, I didn't think you caught it, all right? I know I fucked up. That was the dumbest shit I could have said. It's the dumbest shit you could have said. So at this point, we're like, all right, you're not so bad. We're like fucking with each other. Like, all right. You got me, bitch. And he goes, so I'm going to be real nice. You have way more weed and you lied to me. Do you want to take all the charges? I was like, yeah, I'll take them all. And I don't even look at my peripheral, and I know Jeebus and Deuce are like, thank God. I'm like, dude, just yeah, I'll take all of them. Because what's the difference? I got charged with the most. Just throw all their weed in there. It's fine. I took the charge, and he's like, you're not going to jail or anything. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, bomb. He's like, yeah, dude, just got to go to court, though. I go, oh, fuck. This sucks. So I'm sitting Indian style. He goes, all right, get up, I'll uncuff you. And I'm like, no, can I just stand up by myself, man? Because I don't want you to pull me because I just got this jacket. I mean, I'm heavy. It might rip. Can I just stand up by myself? And dude goes, he just got that jacket, man. And he goes, oh, yeah, for sure. He grabs me by this and just fucking yanks my ass up anyway. Rips this underneath.
Oh, God.
Brand new jacket. Rips this.
What the fuck?
Brand new, expensive ass jacket I just bought. And I heard it go, and I went, just get me the fuck out of here. What am I going to do? What's really going to happen? And I know they heard it too. And they're like, oh my God, you just ripped this motherfucker's jacket. So what's the worst part of this? All right, ready? Hold on. He starts saying all this stuff. He goes, hey man, I'm going to clock out. He tells the nice cop, Nelson, fuck, that did all this to us, tells the nice cop, hey man, I'm going to take off from here. Bob, you got the rest of this? Kept the weed. Motherfucker kept the weed in his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Surprised he didn't keep all of it.
He smoked the weed? You bastard. So, not done. I walk into the party. After all this is done, I'm just like, my check. I walk into the party and everyone's like, yo, what's up? We're like, for real? And we explained to him everything. Like, yeah, right. We would have heard you guys. You got it. What? Outside? Yeah, for the fast 30 minutes we've been out there. Like, yeah, right. I pull up my ticket. Like, what's that address say? What time is that? You go, are you fucking kidding me? Worst part of the night, I had no weed for the night. I was heated. Story's not over. What time we at?
120.
120? Oh, perfect. This joint's out. Do the rest of this with no joint. So, a little bit of backstory here. Still work at the pizza place. I'm a very good employee. I've come to know some of these customers because I deliver to them all the time. Oddly enough, some people order the same thing every week. It's very cool. Like, I don't know. It was cool. Like, I get the same thing every fucking morning. Blah, blah, blah. Did you forget my this? I know you like 4 ranches, motherfucker. I know what you order. But the fact that people order the same thing always tripped me out. Anyway, there's this really cool dude next to the school. His name was Rob. Very nice guy. He orders the fucking pizza, certain amount of ranches every fucking time, right? Same dude all the time. I mean, same order. He's always really nice to me. You want a beer, man? I'm like, no, thank you, but I appreciate it. And in my head, I'm like, I'm driving. Fuck, weirdo. You want a beer, driver? No, but I appreciate it. I also look 14. You didn't even ask me how old I was. Rob, very nice dude, orders the same shit. The reason I'm bringing this up is you'll find out in a minute. I get that case. I find out when my court case is, and I go to court. Never have I ever been to court. And I remember that, guys, I have 12 packs in my house when I got caught with that little bitch ass amount. Because I fucking got a new connect, that fucking dirty Dan fuck. Stinky ass Dan was my new connect because John disappeared. And so this is what happened, guys. I go to court and there's a bunch of delinquent criminal motherfuckers in this thing. I don't know if you've ever been to court, but you have to sit in the pews and they call your name and then you go up, you talk to the judge, do your shit, and you fucking leave. So everyone has to hear what you did. Everyone has to hear everything, your name, your shit, your court. Fuck, man. So all these fools are going up fucking for theft and crazier shit. I'm like, why am I here? Right? So before I get into the courtroom, I'm standing outside waiting in the line with everybody, right? I walk in. I see a familiar face. I walk in, and who's the bailiff at the door that lets you into the courtroom? Rob, that orders every Friday the same pizza. We have a conversation every Friday because we're always like, hey, what's up, man? Tom, what's up? I'm like, all right, Rob, see you next Friday. That kind of relationship.
Nice.
And I see him like, what's up, Rob? In outer one, I'm like, hey, Rob, hey, how you doing, man? And inside I go, fuck, are you going to be in there? Shit. And he's like, you coming to court? I go, yeah, I have just a ticket. He goes, oh, okay. Yeah, I'll see you in there. I'm like, oh, shit. Get in line. We go in, and Rob's the bailiff guy that holds the paper and lets the judge know who's coming up next. Mm-hmm. He's the guy in all the courtroom cases. Let me get your
with the smart ass comment.
Yeah, with the smart comment. He's that guy, except in real life. I'm going in there and Rob, I'm sitting there, and every time like you see me, like a buddy thing. Mm-hmm. Rob's 50 years old, 45 years old. I'm a fucking 20-year-old. You know what I mean? Like he's just like, the kid from the pizza place. Thomas, I like that guy. Rob's, I didn't know what to do. I don't know what to do. They call my name. And I'm like, here. And people just start laughing at me like, yo, get up. I'll come up to the front. I'm like, got you. I'm Araho with an A. You know what I'm saying? There's only like one or two people in front of me, and some of them were on the monitor thing. Like, I don't know how court works, but I hadn't seen anybody walk all the way up and do the shit. So I'm like, here. And all these delinquents start laughing at me and shit. And then the judge like, come up to the front, sir. I go, oh. And I walk down the middle and everybody's like snickering at me. I'm like, you guys are all fucking delinquent motherfucking criminals. I don't know where to go. Sorry, bitch. I've been doing good my whole life.
Not getting caught.
Not getting caught, you fucking scrubs. I walk up there and there's Rob right there. He's like, yeah. I don't want to look at Rob because I know what's about to happen. Look at the judge. The judge is an 80-year-old man. He's an old ass man with white hair. Like if James Woods, the actor, was 85, that's what he looked like. Not mean, not nice. Don't know how to call it. Doesn't look, I don't know how to call it.
Indifferent.
I'm just, what's this guy going to do to me? You know what I mean? Like, man. Okay. I'm in trouble because I had a car and I still got in trouble. And the judge starts reading off my fucking charge. And I don't want to look at Rob because I know Rob is like, what did you get charged with? Where's my tip money going every Friday? I got caught on a Friday. I had just delivered to Rob hours before. Took his tip money and bought weed from Ryan.
Yeah.
So he bought my weed that I'm getting charged for at his job. I can understand him, right? He's like fucking not a drug smoker. So he's like, possession of blah, 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 on the corner of this block, blah, blah, saying all my shit, what officer, blah, blah, blah. And I just like peek over and his whole face is just, not Rob. He's just like, I'm a bailiff and I don't like you.
What a bitch ass.
His whole attitude just.
The dude that offers you a beer every time?
Thank you. Thank you. You guys ready for this? My favorite fucking part of the story. All right. This man is going over my court case, my thing. He's like, hey, so marijuana smoker, huh? I go, yeah, sir. I was caught. Like, sorry. Wasn't a lot. Blah, blah. He goes, marijuana? You guys ready? Quoting. All right, ready? I'm the judge. Down there is me. There's fucking Rob and all those criminals behind me. The camera's you. I'm the judge. He goes, marijuana charge, huh? Pot smoker? Yeah, sir. I did the whole thing. Like, it's not a lot. He goes, marijuana. Is that approved by the FDA? And I go, huh? And he says, is marijuana approved by the FDA? Old man. Like fucked up Christopher Lloyd looking old man. Like he's just looking at an old man with white hair. And I say, I don't think it is. Because the FDA, the Federal Drug Association Administration, like, no, it's not considered a legal drug by the FDA. I wouldn't be here. He goes, and I go, I don't think it is, sir. And he goes, then it's not a drug, is it? And it took me 3 seconds and I went, oh, you're tight. And he goes, not a drug, right? Why would I charge you for drug possession then? And I look at him, I don't know, sir. He goes, why are people wasting my time? He looks at Rob.
Thank you. Why
are you wasting my time with this? He goes, it's a marijuana charge? This kid? And he looked at me and I go, I don't know. He goes, this is now a misdemeanor. Pay $100 fine. Just go about your day. The old man just looked at me and goes, get out of here. That man's a burglar. Let me talk to him. And he goes, $100 fine, misdemeanor, be expunged. You go, thank you so much, sir. You're like, go to the front, pay your fucking fine, talk to blah, 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 blah. Next. I left, and as I'm getting my stuff, I look at Rob, and Rob's doing this one. He's like looking off, not like when your dog's mad at you. He's not even looking at me when I leave, and I went, oh.
Okay, paper passer.
Never ordered again.
What a bitch ass.
Never ordered Me and Ed's again. And I'm the delivery driver. I know when he's going to order what day. I'm the same guy every day. Never did Rob order again for Me and Ed's ever again. Paid my $100 fine, and that was it. What a cool old man.
That's amazing. That just warmed my soul.
Dude, the way he said, he's like, I like you.
So
it's
obvious.
fine.
Yeah.
I didn't get that he's like, I'm letting you off. I didn't get it because I'm like, I was sitting there just,
I thought he was fucking with you.
it's FDA. I don't fucking know. Am I going to jail? I didn't know what was happening. He's like, I'm going to drop this to a misdemeanor. I'm going to drop this to an infraction. Sorry, he called it an infraction. He said, pay $100 fine. It was $116. I was pissed that I had to pay it.
For what? It's either right or wrong, bitch. Why do I owe you money?
Thank you. I had to, for possession.
It's meaningless.
I had to pay $116. And that was it, man. What a cool judge.
Man.
What a way to, that is not a drug. The way he said it, then it's not a drug.
He's probably said that shit 10,000 times.
Oh, for sure. He had it on
feels
lock.
good, and then he's like, give me my $100.
Yep.
Like
And he had it on lock, though. He's like,
yeah.
Like that was the thing he always says.
Yeah.
But I remember just thinking, all these fools are snickering behind me. I just got let off. Fuck you guys. I'm going to go smoke weed. Have fun in fucking jail. What's the time?
1:30.
1:30.
Yeah. Let's go.
That's the end of the story.
I feel like we could do like 3 or 4 more of these police story times.
Oh, I have. I scratched.
I know.
Barely scratched it.
This could be a 3-hour episode.
Barely scratched it. Real quick, before we end, we said we wanted to talk about what happened to our friend. Just because it's the police encounters. I'll be very vague because I don't want to put his shit out there, but it's also fucking crazy. My friend, he's been in many videos. I'm not going to say. Basically, whoever you don't see a lot from now on, this is who I'm talking about. How else do I put it, bro?
Christ.
My friend's going to jail, right? One of my homies is going to jail, my good friends. He was supposed to be going to prison. He got a very good lawyer. They worked some shit out, and this motherfucker's only going to jail.
They said you can hang in the holding center for some time.
Right?
The fuck?
My friend, they only gave him a year, which is great. Out of what they were going to give him, which is crazy, they gave him a fucking year. The judge told him a couple months ago, so you can turn yourself in any Friday at 5 o'clock between now and the end of 2021. So basically he said, hey, Friday at 5 when everybody's having fun, come to fucking jail. You have to turn yourself in. My friend's been sitting here like, all right, what week? What week should I go? I'm like, dude, just go before Christmas. You don't got to buy nobody's shit. You miss the holidays. You come back fresh. Oh my God. Because you won't do a whole year. You'll do less. So I'm like, just miss the holidays. Save some money on presents, motherfucker. Get out of here. So we chilled like the night before he's leaving, all this shit, blah, blah, blah.
It's 2 days ago.
It's 2 days ago. We're hanging out. Last night's the night he goes to jail. I'm talking to him a couple hours before, like, yo, hit me up before you go, blah, blah, blah. Here's all my information. Write me when you get in there. I'll put money on your shit. Jail shit, right? His mom's driving him in. She's all emotional and shit. And I'm like, oh, man, 6:30. This fool's gone. He's like, I'll call you right before 6:30 if I have time. It's 6:34. I'm like, he didn't call. Shit. All right, I'll see you on the fucking screen soon, motherfucker. Like, whenever, call me, write me, ready to go. I got his mom's number. We exchanged all of our information and shit. And like, damn, this fool's in jail. I get a call at 2 a.m. From who? From very same friend. This is some bullshit. I go, why aren't you in jail? Why aren't you in jail? And he's like, oh, also, he bought some clothes off my friend Tyler, and he never sent him the PayPal or whatever. I'll get you when I see you. And my friend's like, he's going to jail. He's not going to pay you, that little bastard. My friend leaves. The night before we hang out, he leaves and leaves his weed there. And my friend that he owes money's there. He goes, I'm keeping his fucking weed. You should. You should keep his weed because he owes you money. Now you're fucking even. On the night he leaves, what are the odds? Mm-hmm. Anyway, he calls me 2 a.m. Go, why aren't you in fucking jail? goes, listen. He gets into the fucking jail, does the processing, gets dressed, does all his shit. And the guard goes, you're on my list for next month. Get the fuck out of here. My friend's never turned himself in, had to willingly turn himself in, goes to jail, is ready to go to jail. And they told him, not today. Get out of jail.
Come back later.
Come back later. He goes, go talk to your judge because I'm not letting you come in here until I see it from the judge.
Like as if he really is
like he really wants to do it.
Like he's a bouncer
exactly.
At VIP.
Exactly. Like, wait, but he turned himself in. And you're telling him to
Do you know how
out?
strong you have to be to turn yourself in?
Every time I
not
think of that,
flee the fucking country.
I just think of Goodfellas. When he sees everybody pops pills. Now take me to jail. And then bam, now he's in prison. That's what I always think of. And he hits me up. He goes, hey man, I left my weed at your house. Can I come pick that shit up? I just need to smoke weed. I go, sorry, a little mishap. Your weed's gone.
I took care of your debt already.
Yeah, don't worry, your debt's clean. But you're also weedless.
Damn.
So
did he feel amazing or did he feel
he's
not
pissed.
amazing? Okay.
He's pissed like, bro, I'm mentally prepared to do a year. Fuck! I already moved out of my apartment.
Oh,
he moved out of everything. He fucking everything's in storage.
That's horrible.
Everything. He's gone. He's like, I'm just gonna move out. I'm gonna be gone for a year. And now they're like, come back next month.
Next month. So,
but he's trying to get it. He's like, I'm gonna try to go to jail tomorrow. And I'm like, yo, did you hear what you said?
Oh, this is
I'm trying to go to jail
stress.
tomorrow. This is the most stressful thing I've ever heard in my life.
He's trying to get in.
He's trying to get in the club so he can start his sentence.
I told you I knew a dude. They made him go every weekend for a year.
That's great.
Oh,
I would love to do weekend jail shit. Oh, bro, you just know your fucking weekends are busy? Great. Cool. I don't have to be here every day. Fucking bomb.
That
I would
shit
love
would
it.
drive me crazy.
I would love it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's better than being there the
When
whole
he's in
fucking
there,
time.
he tells me they did the same thing to the guy next to him, and the guy only had to do one night. So the guy sat through all the processing just to come back the next day.
Oh shit.
That sucks. So just real quick, I just wanted to throw that in the police encounter because we were talking about it before we started filming. Because like, guess who called me? He goes, who? Like,
were you astonished?
I was editing some shit. I go,
You saw his name pop up? Yeah.
what the fuck? Why aren't you in jail? It was really funny, honestly. How are you calling? Did you sneak your phone in?
What was your thought? Did he sneak a phone in? Did
No,
he
my first
fucking
thought was
escape?
like, you're not there. What happened? Because I told him, I feel like with your charges, because it is a serious charge, like, but only the time you got COVID, overpopulation, the county you're in, I feel like they're going to make you go, hey, just go. You're fine. Because they're turning nonviolent offenders right out. Overturning, get out, get out, get out. They're cutting their sentences by 90%. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yo, I feel like you're just going to call me the next day. Like, yo, they let me out. And I thought like, no way. Why aren't you in jail? And I was hoping I was going to hear, no way. That's what I was hoping. But he's like, I heard was just disgruntled friend.
Jesus Christ.
Fucked up.
Got no weed? Got no house?
Got no weed, got no house, and I still got to go to jail.
Fuck. I got to sit around the next month thinking about this shit. Oof.
Oh, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. It just sucks. It just sucks.
Yeah. Let's hope they find some new fucking evidence over this next month or some shit.
His whole court case is completely
over?
fucking bullshit. No, it's bullshit. The reason he got in trouble was fucking illegal. Still got charged. That's just the way it is.
Sounds like he needs to hire fucking Freeway Rick Ross to figure this shit out in the next month.
Just take the year and move on with your life. It could have been 9. Mm-hmm. So just take it. Just take it. Police encounters. All right. And if you're in jail because you did get booked watching this, friend, don't worry. You'll be good. I'll put some soups on your books real soon and some juices. For real. For real. That shit sucks, man.
Yeah.
That shit goes a long way in there, man.
Yeah.
It really does. I'm just trying to stay positive because it sucks, dude. It's like, fuck, man, you're in jail. This sucks. Fuck.
I know. I
used
felt
to
so
chill
bad.
with him all the time, man.
FaceTime me and said that. I thought you were joking. Like,
Oh, yeah, I'd
because you
FaceTime
fuck
them.
with your friends so much that
All the time.
this motherfucker's going to jail tomorrow. That would have been like a normal thing to say.
I don't like to say that out loud,
Yeah.
though, because I don't like shit to come true.
Yeah.
That's one thing I don't fuck with.
Yeah,
or,
yeah, yeah.
oh, this fool's dead. I don't like to say those too.
Of course.
But like, oh, this fool, he just fucking he lost all his money in 2 seconds. Like, he's a bitch. I say stupid shit all the time when I answer the phone with Marty.
Yeah.
Who you with? Just, oh, this guy, he's fucking found him on the street. Like, say stupid shit. But I remember going to jail tomorrow. You're like, ah. Like, no, for real, he's going to jail tomorrow. Remember? That was fucked up.
Oh, that just, look.
Yeah, we're all just taking dabs and shit, so he goes to jail high as fuck.
What a horrible fucking thing.
We told him to eat a shitload of mushrooms and then go in.
Oh, no.
You might have an epiphany and be like, yo, this ain't shit.
know.
Or have a mental breakdown.
Jesus Christ.
I wouldn't do it.
Guys, by the way, we don't got to get into it, but me and April tripped fucking balls the other day.
Oh. We'll get into it next.
Yeah, just so you guys know.
I'll try to keep
what we
it-
talked about last episode
Is
was
nothing.
child's play.
Marty finally lost his brain and tripped.
I still got to recount it.
But we'll leave you on a cliffhanger
Yes.
for that one. What are we at, 136?
Yeah.
We did a great job.
Yeah.
Did a great job.
Let's go.
All right. This has to be edited in one motherfucking day. Dude, this was not seeing any sunlight or anything really fucks me up because I don't know what time it is right now. What time is it?
3:20.
Oh, it's not bad. We doing good. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. This is episode 8 of season 2. The next couple weeks are going to be guest filled.
We'll see.
All right, we'll see. I don't know when the train of hell of guests are starting, but
When you're juggling all the like celebrity schedules, man, we'll see though. I'm amazed that we get anybody.
Everybody's so busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but guys, thank you so much for being here. We have a lot more coming, a lot more stuff. This one was straight up story time episode. Police encounters. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. If you're in the car, please be safe. Marty?
Go get that motherfucking app. And listen, the app is 1% of, it's just the infancy of where we're going to take it.
Yep.
But it's going to be the main, it's going to be bigger to us than YouTube. It's going to be bigger. That is the shit to be in tune with as far as Dope as Yola goes, because it can't be fucked with.
Yep. And we're changing the name. We're changing the look. We're changing a lot of features. This app is, like you said, it's in its infancy. It's going to be completely different, all right? But in a positive, sick-ass way. This is going to be bigger than anything we've ever done.
It's so cool being able to, like you said earlier, you know this fan's username? Now we get to look at all, like, connect.
Shout out to Shroommanity.
Yeah.
I've seen Shroommanity in the comments on the podcast, and he always say, yeah, you check out my shrooms sometimes. I'm like, well, whenever I can, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
He made an app on the account, and I just showed you a shit. Fuck.
Crazy
shrooms.
Shrooms, weed. I try to post on there every morning, early morning.
Yeah, every morning I get up, I post on the fucking app. Yeah, the way we're going to make it more functional, like functionality wise, it's going to be way easier. So you're going to be able to post more like Instagram, keep your pictures, have your profile.
That's the next goal.
That's the next thing.
Yeah.
So, Dope as Yola app in the App Store and in Google Play Store. Yep. We're changing the name. So when we do change the name, we will show you and tell you guys and blast it out there so you know
just
exactly where to get it.
Thomas wants it to be bigger than just have it be just about Thomas.
Yeah, I don't want that. Yeah. I don't want it to be just me.
We want it to be a real community. We want it to be a hub for everything Dope as Yola, and so you guys get to push notifications whenever we drop something and have it be just like the website. But also, what makes it really different from the website is that we want people to have their own profiles and their own community. And
I want to highlight people doing sick shit.
Yeah.
Like Instagram should, you know how they post celebrities and they should be posting content creators? We're going to be fucking with the content creators. I'm not saying we won't post celebrity, but the content creators.
You're the Oz now. You get to pick.
Thank you. We're the Oz now. Like,
we're verifying bitches.
We're verifying people that deserve a fucking verification. You know what I'm saying?
It's so ironic.
I'm not saying The Rock's not going to come like, oh, give you a check mark for The Rock. I'm talking about motherfucking super sick ass photographers out there that should have that fucking check mark that don't because maybe they fuck with weed. Not here. You can come get your verification. You can make your fucking shit look sick. This is going to be, that's why we're changing the name. I don't want it to be, oh, it's Dope as Yola app. I want it to be an app that you come and go, oh yeah, by the way, Marty and fucking Thomas made this fucking app up. Mm-hmm. I want it to be another social media logo that you click when you wake up. That's what I should say.
Yeah.
That's the way it's going to be. And that's the way it's going. So thank you guys. We have, I don't know how,
45K,
45,000 members in 1 week, and like almost over like 1,500 5-star reviews on the app, bro.
Amazing. We never even thought to even bring that up.
I didn't even think about that.
You guys just
5-star rated app. When you type in DO, we are the first thing that pops up in the fucking app store.
Yeah. That's big.
That's huge. Huge. And all we did was we wanted it for push notifications, and now it's turning into the social media app that we're going to fucking run with. So thank you guys for being here. Download the app. Anything else, Marty?
You got your drop coming right pretty soon for the Dopest?
Oh, the Dopest, dopestshop.com. Dopest drops 12/17, shippable to all 50 states.
Ooh.
Not illegal.
Yep. So
in all 50 states.
That, the new apparel
we have a
batch
bunch
coming
of
right
new
around
clothes.
the same time.
Yeah.
Should both be out for Christmas then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we're leaning on motherfuckers.
The clothes drop the 17th, he says, if we can get it done.
Yeah.
And so does the Dopest app.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, the Dopest shop.
People are getting leaned on so you guys can have this shit for Christmas.
Oh, yeah. And the clothes are going to be sick. We'll post some mock-ups and teasers soon. But
I can't wait to post these fucking...
I know, me too. It's so sick. Yeah. Anything else?
That's it. Thank you guys. Shit is crazy right now. Shit is awesome. I feel like we could do 10 hours today. But
oh, for sure.
Yeah, really.
I feel like, this is the shortest episode. I feel like I have the most energy just to keep on going.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Guys, thank you for watching. I went through every episode last night to find out the stories, like I said, and watching the progression. It's fucking weird, man.
Mm-hmm.
Your first camera angle was behind your head from the side,
Jesus
blacked
Christ.
out, and you barely talked.
Yeah.
Second episode, you talked a little bit, and then by episode 10, we're having full conversation.
Yeah.
So
I never
much better.
planned on it being a co-host.
I know, but it worked out so much better, dude.
Yeah,
that whole plan was Marty just to run the shit and like chime in.
Producer, yeah. Here if you need me.
Yeah, and it turned into be a whole fucking 2-man operation hosting this shit. So it's better. So thank you guys so much for just watching it and watch the progression. We're in season fucking 2. We're coming up. You know what I mean? Almost on a year in a couple months. We're on like month 10, month 8, 9.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for everything. That's all I really wanted to say. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for watching. Dope as usual podcast clips. Dope as usual podcast clips channel. Go watch that. The numbers are getting fucking good.
Yeah, we're dropping clips on bitches. They're great.
Yes, there's a lot of clips. So thank you guys so much for watching the clips. And I think that's about it, man. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been another episode of the Dope as Usual podcast. Marty O'Neill over here. My name is Thomas, Dope as Yola, whatever you want to call me. Yeah, man, that's it. So if you're driving, like I said, be safe. Before you leave, if you're on YouTube, drop a motherfucking like if you can. Drop a comment, notification bell. Just remember, no matter what, notification bell or not, every Monday at 3 o'clock, there is a new episode on this channel. No matter fucking what, every Monday at 3 o'clock. So thank you guys for being here. And for everyone in the chat, thank you for staying. Until next time, guys, I'm Dope as Yola. Have a dope ass day. I should have rolled more weed. I'm over here staring at this roach. I should have rolled more weed, man. Remember when we did the ads first and now we're done? Ooh. I feel like a straight adult too. Not fucked up? Yeah. Perfect.